We're the Whiskey Sippers, and this is our Whiskey Madness Whiskey of the Year Championship round.
After this. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, everybody, we are down to our final two in our Whiskey of the Year. Devin and I have deviated a little bit at this point.
Slightly.
We both have B, whatever B may be from up here, in our final two. And I am comparing it against E, and Devin is comparing it against A. We still don't know what bottle's what. So up here, out of these 10 are A, E, and B. And we're going to be comparing them. And at the end, after we're all done, we will open up the card and reveal what each letter was. I'm going to display the bracket on the video with the bottles so you can see the actual brackets.
Yep.
But for now, we're going forward with E versus B for me and A versus B for Devin.
So our notes on this one are going to be a little different.
Yeah. So this is going to be his A, my E. All right.
Well, we'll start with A and E. And
you do A, I do E.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Taste, the finish, the darkness of this. Great mouthfeel.
So your notes on.
Was that Dumb and Dumber? I like it a lot.
You do A, then I'll move to E.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me know when you're done.
I mean, we've already given some notes on these in the previous videos if you watch those, but I mean, A is great. It's dark, rich, great mouthfeel. It really has like a smoky maple.
So E has an incredible mouth coating. Super just viscous. It's covers everything. It's got some vanilla on the front, so it's a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
And then as it travels back, it gets that kind of leather tobacco. So it gets a little darker from sweet. So it gets that sweet and savory, along with incredible mouthfeel and just a little bit of a hug. Ready to move to B, and this is the one we have similar. Let's go.
Well, cheers.
The nose on that is just
so good.
Unbeatable. That's
Dark
crazy.
brown cherry deliciousness. Maple syrup.
Oh, that's so pleasant. That's so good.
Now, for me, when it gets down to like the top bourbon of the year or whiskey of the year, I start thinking like if I'm getting like nose and like neck and neck on these pours here, that what is the one I'm really going to go? I want to go back to this, or what can I see going back to all the time? You know, like we're trying this now, and you know, just a random day in the week.
What's your specific notes on B?
B. Rich, leather, tobacco.
I get
cherry,
dark
sweet,
chocolate, cherry, tobacco, incredible mouthfeel, really nice finish that lingers in the back of my throat.
Like a toasted creme brulee.
I'm going to go back through.
Yeah. We'll do it justice.
So we're going to go back through, and then we'll come back and make our selection. All right, guys, we're back. We have made our decision.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, Devin was A versus B. I was E versus B. We're going to make our pick, and at the end, I'm going to open the envelope that's been sealed for a while now.
Yep.
And we're going to reveal every letter, and I'll put up our bracket starting from the beginning and go back through for both of us. All right, Devin, on the count of 3, what is your whiskey of the year? 1, 2, 3.
B.
All right.
So that was so close.
While we deviated into the semifinals,
The finals.
our last pick was the same. We both picked B, but B overall, that's incredible. That is incredible. I can't wait to see. So let's guess. Let's guess our final 2 each. What do you think was A? What do you think was B?
I think A was 13 Colony Double Oaked.
Okay.
because that shit was dark and delicious and robust, and it definitely was not a traditional bourbon. And I think that B, Russell's 15.
Oh.
I think it was Russell's 15.
So I think, to me, E, which was my second finisher,
Interesting.
was William Heaven Hill 17. And I think B, my overall winner, was Russell's 15. I agree. Yeah. It's just an absolutely incredible bottle. So
now, if I had to guess, though, I think E, Jack Daniel's Coy Hill.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think A was, I agree, 13th Colony.
Yeah.
But to me, there was a little bit of grain in there that turned me off.
Yeah. So we'll see. What were the top?
All right, here we go. So the key, which I haven't looked at since my wife made it.
Yeah. So we'll go reverse order. So
we'll start at the beginning of our bracket was I versus H.
And H lost.
I was Michter's 10 versus H Discovery 12.
So it was the Michter's 10 did beat out the Discovery 12.
Yeah, so
for both of us.
Move that in front. Yeah, so we both picked Michter's 10.
We'll go this way. This will be our number one, and this will be our last place.
Okay. The next play-in round was G versus J. With G was Stag 24A, and J was Booker's Reserves, and we both picked J.
Yeah, so G was Stag, correct? So that one, technically, these both lost to these two. These two went on to the next round.
So Michter's moved forward, and the Booker's Reserve moved forward over Stag.
Yeah, so until the last round, it'll be twos and twos and twos and twos going all the way down.
So the next we did was E versus D.
Okay.
That was the first of our Elite Eight. E was Coy Hill versus D, Heaven Hill 17.
Interesting.
Oh,
so D lost out.
Yeah, nice.
To
Coy Hill. Fantastic. You're right.
Okay.
And then the other Elite Eight round we did, the first one was C versus F, and that was Jim Beam 20 versus Jack Daniel's 12. And F, Jack Daniel's 12, moved forward.
Yep.
And then our final four were for you, or for both of us, right?
Yeah.
A versus E. So 13th Colony versus Coy Hill.
Yep.
And F versus B was Jack Daniel's 12 versus Russell's 15.
Yep.
Okay. And then our final two.
So then we did the final two. I know this is kind of confusing.
Yeah, I know. So up here, we'll move them back and we'll put our final two.
Yeah.
You had A versus B, which was 13th Colony. So move these back. These are your final two.
Yeah.
You had 13th Colony versus, what was your second? E? What do we have? B?
A versus E. So A
B
versus E.
A versus, no, we did that.
Okay.
A versus B, Russell's 15.
And then yours was
And mine
E
was
versus
E
B.
versus B, which is Coy Hill versus Russell 15.
Yep.
And the winner was B, which is Russell's 15.
Yep.
So overall, these are our final three bottles. My final two were Russell's 15 and Coy Hill. Your final two were Russell's 15 and
13 Colony
13
Double
Colony,
Catch 3.
and Russell's 15 beat everybody. I'm surprised. I thought that would do better. I'm surprised it lost to Coy Hill.
Yeah.
But it is what it is when you're doing it blind.
That's right.
So,
well,
there
what
you go.
A fun time this
that
was.
was fantastic. And I just want to drink all 10 of these again.
All right.
So I'll post up our blinds, our brackets
and all that, yeah,
with the specific names. But in the end, Russell's 15 wins out, and I'm not incredibly surprised. I think when we first tried that, we said,
"Holy crap!
My God, this could be whiskey of the year. This is so good."
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised by the other finishers, honestly. I mean, Coy Hill was just amazing when I had it. It's everything I like in a bourbon.
I was really torn between these two. It was...
And 13th Colony is really good. It's fantastic. So there you go. That's our picks. And these are bottles we own. So we did not include things like George C. Stagg and William Louis Weller.
King of Kentucky.
Yeah, King of Kentucky. Things that we didn't manage to get. We only did this with bottles that we actually own in our collection. If it's not in our collection, it didn't qualify.
Yep.
And this is how we ended up. So let us know what you think. If you've tried these bottles, if you've compared them, where did you end up? We hope you enjoyed this series, and we certainly plan to do it every year.
Yeah.
I
enjoyed this series.
I loved this series, and I just want to do it again.
Yep.
So until next time, remember, the best bourbon or whiskey is Russell Reserve 15.
Yep.
We'll see
See you next time, guys.